She's not a celebrity, but she's taken. So can't help falling in love. Can't take the hint and give up. That cause it'll break your heart.
Good morning. I swear to God, Moose has just put his cat fur on literally everything. Every single day, find cat hair in my mouth when I'm eating. But good morning. I have very exciting news to share with you guys. I finally am ready to launch my podcast. I've also been working with my friend Jeanette to create the cover, and after a lot of iterations that I did with her, we finally have a finalized cover, which I'll throw here. It looks so freaking good. And then I finally filmed the first episode, and I had so many ideas while I was doing it. There's gonna be a segment called Juices with James, and it's just very fun and chill, and it's just gonna be a place where we drink soju drinks and talk about things. And I'm really excited. And first episode June 14th, so go check it out. We also have mugs for every episode. This is the first mug, it says soju on it, and then this is the second mug. It says not soju because there's definitely gonna be episodes where I just want to drink a mocktail instead of a soju cocktail, and so I'm gonna drink it out of this. And I have a ton more mugs that I made in the studio that are just waiting to be bisque fired and glaze fired, so they will come in the next few episodes too. But yeah, I'm so excited. There's so many links for my podcast. Like, here's the Apple Podcast link, here's the Spotify link, here's the YouTube Music link. So yeah, links will be in the description. James keeps telling me that I need to stop being a perfectionist with everything and just release it and learn along the way, but I'm just internally, I just want it to be perfect, and so it did take a little bit longer for me to release it. I really thought it would come in February. I think that's when I first told you guys. I do have some fun little things going on Instagram because I started a new page for the Instagram. I think I'm going overboard with all the things I'm doing, but again, I just want to make it perfect, and I want to treat it more professionally than I do like my other creative hobbies. Also always gotten comments from people like, oh, you have such a perfect podcast voice. I would love to hear a podcast from you. That is also why Soju with Sarah is coming into fruition. See you guys on June 14th, which is actually 2 days before my birthday. And I have a birthday episode coming the week following, but it'll be fun, I promise. Go check it out. Good morning. It's very loud and busy right now. We're going to an apartment showing because there's a high-rise building that recently was constructed that has some units available that I really wanted to go check out. James is not here with me today because he's busy. So if you've been following the vlogs, you'll know that James and I have been casually apartment hunting the last few months. If you're new here, James is my boyfriend and we live in a 1-bedroom apartment in Brooklyn. It's been an ongoing, no deadline apartment hunt for us because we're kind of just growing out of the 1-bedroom phase, but we have a pretty good deal on our lease, so it's been a little bit harder finding a unit that's worth moving for. But my requirement for the next one is definitely having a 2-bedroom where we can at least use one of it for an office space. But we did see a few units a few vlogs ago, but rent prices are so scary in New York City and even in Brooklyn where we are predominantly looking right now. But before we get to the apartment showing, here's a quick little outfit check for the girlies. Since it's finally summer, I could finally wear a summer dress. This one is from Love Bonito, and I didn't bring too much with me today because it's just an apartment showing. So I had my crossbody bag from Polen with my keys in it, and a very light necklace stack from Missouri, this smiley ring from Vitali, and I've been getting a lot of compliments on this new pair of glasses that I've been wearing. I actually got these a while ago, but decided to bring it back into my rotation recently. I also had on my Tevas and my socks, which are from Bombas. And wow, would you look at that? Perfect timing because we are now at the apartment building. And the one thing about this building is it's right next to the subway track, so I was kind of worried it would be loud, but the real estate agent told me that they had soundproof windows. He was also really cool and told me about this cool sunglass brand that he has, so go check it out. But anyways, on with the tour. This apartment building was amazing with a capital A. There was so much indoor and outdoor space, amenities, and I've never lived in a full luxury building before, so the thought of living here was nice. So I told the agent my max budget was 5K, but ideally 4K. This was the first one he took me to, and my jaw was on the floor. The living room was so bright. It had this giant patio too. The furnishing was absolutely new, big floor to ceiling windows in all 2 rooms and the living room. And there was a washer and dryer. And then he told me this was 7K, and I was like, God damn it. Why did you bring me here? And then we proceeded to see all the other units, which were also all above my price point. But my goodness, they were all so nice and fancy and new. But we finally got to the ones that were under 5K, and I realized that there were only flex units under that price range, meaning it's actually a true 1 bedroom, but they would build in a wall that separates the living room space and makes it a bedroom. And I actually lived in a flex bedroom when I first moved to New York City in 2019, and I just remember how dark and gloomy and small that living space was. And so needless to say, I don't think we're going with these spectacular units that I saw this day, but I did have a good time chatting with the agent, and I did have quite a bit of time to envision living in a giant luxury building. But anyways, the same weekend I saw another listing on Street Easy, which is where I find most of these apartments, by the way, if you're looking for apartments in New York City. But if you saw the last vlog where I was apartment hunting, you will know that I fell in love with this giant loft space with huge windows and brick walls, and it was just a bit above our budget. Well, something else came up in that neighborhood that was in our budget. It was 4K, and it was 2 bedrooms and a lofted space. So of course I dragged James to go see it with me, and it was really, really big and cozy, especially the living room. This was the biggest selling point for me because it was so open and bright. And at some point we did run into the current tenant, who kept stalking us from his private upstairs window and also staring into our souls, which was a bit off-putting. But needless to say, this was very promising. There was so much extra lofted space built into this unit that the current tenants were using for their beds. And I really loved how cozy everything felt. It was just such a good use of space. And I was envisioning this overhead board space being used as a plant section with draping pothos. But alas, I think the one thing that worried me the most is the lofting, because our cat Moose loves to jump off of high spaces. So at home we actually block off the loft area for Moose most of the time. So this would have been a little bit more challenging for us to deal with. But I will say though, this one was a really good deal for the price and the amount of space that you get. And I think the people that move into this next will really enjoy living here. But anyways, that is the update on the apartment hunting. We're still looking on Street Easy and touring apartments, but I anticipate we'll be looking for a while. But I'm happy to continue sharing all the places we see with you guys, just to keep you guys in the loop, but also because you guys seem to also love apartment hunting content as much as I do. So happy to keep sharing. But yeah, that is where we are with apartment search. Unfortunately, nothing has fully sparked our interest yet, so we will keep looking. So today I'm finally upgrading my phone case. I'm really clumsy, so you can probably see all the different cracks and scuffs on my phone. We're gonna upgrade my phone case today, and I want you guys to help me pick one because I got 2 phone cases. So my friends at Casetify sent me these 2 phone case options. The first one is a translucent peachy summer case. The second one is a gentle reminder to love myself. As a creative, I really appreciate that Casetify credits their artists and actually pays them for their work. But along with the cute designs, Casetify also has a huge selection of accessories, including this chrome heart chain that I've been obsessed with, and it looks so cool dangling out of your pocket. But I also got this beaded pearl strap that's elegant and classy, and this multifunctional crossbody strap that also doubles as a hand strap. This is the best thing ever for music festivals and traveling. But also, as I mentioned, I'm so clumsy and I drop my phone a lot, but Casetify cases are incredibly impact resistant and drop resistant, so I never have to worry about my phone screen breaking on the way down. And I promise you, I've tested it many times. If y'all want to check out my pics, you can go to this link I'll have below and go give it a click just to see all the incredibly cute designs. And here's also a 10% code that is available for a limited time. Welcome to the grocery store. We're at the grocery store to film some case drops for a sponsorship that I'm really scared to do because, well, no, I'm not scared. My phone's
I think judging by the music, you're supposed to actually dance right now. Why'd you stop?
I actually dropped my phone randomly.
Not randomly. With
Intention.
No, without intention.
Without
Because you never know when it's gonna happen, but you want to be prepared, which is why you should go with Pace-to-Fun.
But we're also doing shopping because we're at the grocery store and we might as well be shopping.
You want to pick the pepper that's pretty red?
Can you show me the pretty red one?
They're all pretty red. So, I think I gave it one.
Okay.
Just don't get these.
You don't think these are good?
No, I don't think they're not red.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I hope the audio is available for that one.
Why don't we just do what the audio tells us to do, which is dance? Instead of fighting about it, flow with it.
Good morning. I cut my hair a couple of weeks ago and I'm going through like this hair cutting remorse. I miss the layers in my hair so much. And it's really short now for the summer, so we're living with it. Anyways, I haven't done cooking / food content in so long. I wanted to make this mango matcha recipe that I feel like has been going viral because of this place called Kijitora. It's a cafe in Williamsburg, but they have a mango matcha recipe that's in season. But I have this overly ripe mango in my fridge that's been in there for a long time, so I just wanted to try to make it because I also got new matcha. A lot of you guys left recommendations for matcha in one of my previous videos when I was asking for recs, so I'm gonna leave it here if anyone else is looking for matcha recommendations. I feel like my matcha palette's been getting more refined, so I can finally taste the difference between different types of matcha. But anyways, we have our strawberries. I'm gonna peel the mango and then we'll put matcha on top of it. And I feel like without a doubt this is gonna taste good, so let's try it. We got the fruit and I'm so scared for it. And ta-da! It doesn't look as aesthetic as the other ones, but I think it's because I also used a different type of mango. But let's taste this. Okay, it's not as sweet as I thought it would be, but it's pretty good. I think it was so much effort though making this, so I don't know if I would make this again, but I like it. If you guys try this, let me know. I also want to get back into making more cooking videos because it's kind of therapeutic just like talking and cooking with you guys. But yeah, that is the mango matcha strawberry drink. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay, fitness journey update time. I've been trying to hit the gym more consistently recently, so I've been aiming for 3 times a week, and so far for the last 2 weeks I've been doing that. Partly because it's been tough seeing progress, but also because my back pain seems to be getting worse and worse. So I'm trying to focus on good form and building up back strength. A few of you guys commented that incorrect form could cause more back pain, so I'm trying to be very particular about that. Ever since I did start talking about back pain though, a lot of you guys have also DM'd me or commented that you also have it as well, so we're all in this together. Beyond weightlifting, I'm now trying to build up my endurance and my cardio, which is something I'm super terrible at. Like, I don't think I could run a full mile without breaks kind of terrible, But the one thing I've noticed is my progress is the best when I'm eating well. And so the next thing I'm trying to be more regimented about is my diet. The gym I go to is also always so busy, which is the reason I used to be really extremely self-conscious about going to the gym. But nowadays I'm really focused on keeping my form. And I think I just block out the image of other people around me, which has helped a lot. I've also been listening to other podcasts too while I'm working out, just to learn how to do podcasts right, but also just to listen to some people that I do, hearing their thoughts on things. So here are some recs for podcasts if you're looking for one, of course, besides Soju with Sarah. But yeah, that's all for this week. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.